It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity, and it is day 2/3 in Encinitas. Okay, I'm sorry about yesterday, guys. I forgot to shoot a video at the end of the day, and frankly, there wasn't that much to see anyway.
I almost fell.
Oh, you almost fell? Oh, dear Hannah Margaret. But there's lots to see today, and let's just take a little stroll, shall we? Over here, we've got Kevin sinking our foundation plants in this bed where I'm going to connect with tapestry. So he's working on popping in some milii and some crassulas and, yeah, basically milii and crassulas. That's what I do in larger tapestry areas. I'll pop in the 5-gallon plants first and then fill in all the blanks with the smaller 1 gallons from Oasis. So I was able to complete one little tapestry area today. Here she blows. My foundations in here are Mangave Snow Leopard and little Aloe Cynthia Giddy and Cotyledon Passion's Heart. These cute little South African falcata or propeller plants belong to the client, and they were kind of in just a stand right here at the corner, and we yanked them all out so that we could work them back in as supplement to our tapestries. Up here we've got our Myrtillo Cactus Crest from Western Cactus and our beautiful Spiralis from Matt Jones. Okay, and over here, oh gosh, baby in the corner. Look at this magnificent golden beryl. That's a mama who is proud of her babies. Can you even with that? Oh my God. Matt Jones found this for me. And this is the only golden beryl in this yard, which is crazy because I usually use so many of these. Then this is a Fuquaria de Goodii. That's just spectacular, sourced by Matt Jones. These beautiful little mammillarias were sourced by Matt, as was this blue pharaoh cactus and the magnificent old man of the Andes. As you know, we have our multi-headed Yucca rostrata and the planter. And then over here, we got the rest of our boulders staged. And this has been such an interesting installation because coming in, there was so much going on already in the best way. All of this leveling and terracing that the client has done, the combination of deck and pony wall and his decorative ceramic capping, his Trex, his concrete pavers, his beautiful dry stack, so many layers. Oh, of course, the pergola. So I've just been compelled to do less with the plants. And it's weird. I just don't quite know what to do. But yeah, so we're just, going with some restraint here and minimizing and dialing in so as not to overwhelm with all of the other beautiful, interesting, artistic elements that are going on in this yard. Check out this balloon cactus. One of my favorites, also sourced by Matt. Ralph was just planting a cute little mammillaria cluster from Western Cactus. This totem came from Matt. The little Gymnocalacium saglione, one of my favorite cactus, that was from Western. Then over here, oh, and we've been working on irrigation too all day, fixing broken lines, and Greg's been solving problems. He had to replace all the valves to install pressure reduction, which was lacking in this garden before we got here. So he's been very busy. Over here on this fence, we've got Petalanthus bracteatus interspersed with Crassula ovata and Aeonium sunburst. I'll be adding some rubble in here too to kind of chunk it up and finish this. Then back here, look at our columnars. The tallest we've ever used. These are 9-foot Pilosoceras. Isn't it stunning? Just wow. We've got some beautiful grandifloras, some Hans Birch grandifloras here. And we have this tree aloe Bainesii that Matt Jones literally dug out of his yard for this installation. Then over here, we installed a little Crassula undulata hedge in front of this pony wall. I'm going to be doing some tapestry down below here, and then up top in this bed with the orange tree, just a little millii will do. Right now, Hannah is staging agave attenuata cuttings that we've been collecting to use in this project. So this is a acacia, a shoestring acacia that is messy, messy, messy. So I wanted to keep it simple and soft in here. Yeah, we just want to make sure that we have enough attenuatus to get all the way across. And that'll be it. Then we're going to top dress with a brown stabilized decomposed granite in here. And I'll be throwing down rubble as well. So, yeah, oh wait, did we talk about this? I don't think we did. Over here is a beautiful spiralis from Matt Jones and a gorgeous Myrtillo cactus crest from Western Cactus. So I would say that we are probably 80% done with the planting because the tapestries take a bit of time. But we'll get all of the tapestry work done tomorrow, and we'll start irrigating tomorrow. Then by Friday we should be able to start top dressing. So that's when, you know, the magic will really start to happen. So thanks so much for watching and following. This has been a really different one, hasn't it? It's been really cool. So I'm excited for you all to see how this plays out. Bye guys.